good, Horror Horde? This is your boy Horror Gamer back with another video for you. And today's video, I'm a little excited about making. So we all know that we are 4 days away from the Resident Evil 2 remake. And I can't fucking wait. This game, in my opinion, is going to be off the chain. I liked what I saw in the demo. I'm not basing my whole opinion on the game though from the demo. I'm just really excited to play it. Okay. Some people, on the other hand, don't seem too excited, which that's okay. That's their opinion. But I'm gonna sit here and have a little discussion with you guys today about the Resident Evil 2 haters out there, the Resident Evil 2 remake haters, and my feelings on that. Like I said, this video is completely my opinion. You're entitled to your opinion. I'm not gonna try to fucking down talk you or nothing, but I just got a few thoughts on this process. So recently, I've been surfing YouTube. I've been doing anything I can to find some new information on this Resident Evil 2 remake, like news and all that other stuff. And I keep seeing, people, I'm not going to mention any names, but people just downgrading the shit out of this game, and the game hasn't even dropped. And I'm thinking to myself, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, you're so 100% sure that this game is shit, and you've only played a 30-minute one-shot demo? That's a little weird to me. Now, like I said, everybody's entitled to their opinion, but you haven't even played the game. You're just calling it shit because Capcom did what you didn't want them to do. Hello? It's a remake, or it's a reimagining. It's built, it's the Resident Evil 2 universe built from the ground up. So it's going to be a little different. Every remake in a movie, do you see, is it the exact same series of events from beginning to end as the original? Of course it isn't. Of course extra things are added in, because if it was the exact same as the original, then why the fuck is there a remake? Makes no sense. I get that certain things you're not happy with, but it's a fucking remake. It's a reimagining, a reboot. So yeah, they're gonna spice it up different. They're gonna add a little different things. Like, if they were just going to give us the exact same Resident Evil 2 experience, then why the fuck have a remake? Like, seriously, think about that. Think about this point. Like, every remake you've ever watched of any movie, doesn't matter what it is, was it the exact same movie from beginning to end as the original? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. They have to make it different, because then why the fuck am I watching the same movie? Why am I going to spend money to watch the exact same movie modernized when I could just go watch the original? You have to add different shit. And that's what some people have a problem with. Resident Evil 2 never had a bathroom in the RPD. It's an added area to add suspense, to add the thrills. Oh, Kendo's gun shop. It's completely different than in the original. It's to add suspense. It's to add the thrills. Think about it. Like, they do this stuff because why the fuck would they just release the same game? If you think about it, the RE1 remake, they added a lot of shit too. They added a lot of shit to that one too. But it was one of the best remakes I've ever played. You gotta be open-minded to shit, especially when it's a game or a movie that's being remade. Now back to the Resident Evil 2. Yeah, it's a little different. Yeah, it's not what we're used to, but sometimes that's a good thing. Sometimes it's a good thing to take a step into the future. Why would you want to play the same fucking game? If that's the case, just play the original Resident Evil 2. And stop bitching. Like, Capcom, listen to the fans. Listen to us. And is giving us, the fans, what we wanted. But not only are they giving us what we wanted, they're adding to it. They're adding to it. Where's the problem in that? Now, don't get me wrong. There's certain things I wish they would do too. Maybe they will. You know, maybe there's stuff that's going to be added. Like, I don't give a fuck about the camera angles. Fixed camera angles are fine. Over the shoulder is fine. If you're a die-hard fan of something, it does not matter. It does not matter. Look at Resident Evil 6. Resident Evil 6, in all perspective, was a hot garbage title in the Resident Evil series. It was one of those games they had, like, what? 3 major scenarios, 3 different scenarios, and then a 4th one added, the Ada story. The only good one was Leon's. I just don't get where people are so hell-bent to tear down this Resident Evil 2 remake before we even get it. Before they even sit down and have some time with it. We had 30 minutes of it. And I'm sorry to say, that 30 minutes isn't enough time with a game to tell whether you're going to like it or not. I'm sorry, I'm still sick. So why tear it down? Why beat this game up? Drag it through the dirt before we even get it? Why? Yeah, it's gonna be different. Every remake, every reimagining, there's differences. They do that to keep it exciting, to keep it fresh. I love the fact that they're adding newer stuff to it. I love that fact that they're adding a new area. They're adding an area, an orphanage area we've never seen before. Who knows what's going to be in that motherfucker? You know, there might be 1,000 zombie kids that you got to plow through with a gun or run away from. Like, that's exciting. That shit right there is fun. Exploring new areas. Now, what I got from the Resident Evil 2 Remake one-shot demo, which I did end up playing, I shouldn't have, but they added areas while still keeping the nostalgia feel. Like, everything looks familiar, but some things look different. And that's awesome. All they did was change and tweak a little bit of things, but that's what every remake does. Because like I said, why would you fucking watch the same exact to-a-T movie as you did 10 years ago? Why don't you just watch that movie? Remakes add things. That was like that one movie. There was one movie that fucking was an exact copy of the original, and that was fucking Cabin Fever. That movie was literally the 2006 version, just updated and worse. How can you exact copy a movie and make it worse? I don't know. But 9 times out of 10, when something is being remade, they add extra shit they add a little more to spice up the story. So to cut down a game because it's not the exact copy, the exact port of the original, is fucking stupid. Like, why do something like that? Wait until the game comes out, play the game, and then make your fucking conclusions on what you think the game is. At that point, if you think the game is shit, fine, the game is shit. Then you never have to play it again. You don't want to buy it? Motherfucker, there's a Redbox. Rent it for a day or two. No, these same people who complain and say that this game is going to be shit are the same people who pre-ordered it just like us. All they're trying to do is make themselves look different. We're all the sheep feeding into this fucking this excitement, so they want to be the ones who are like, come see the light, stop being sheep, blah 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 blah. You know, why? Don't do that. Don't ruin it for everybody. Okay? Like, you're entitled to your opinion, and I get that. But the game hasn't even come out yet. And you're sitting there running your mouth like you've played 17 hours of this game and you beat it 4 times and it's shit. No, you played 30 minutes of it, just like everybody else did. Unless you created 9,000 accounts or found a way to hack the timing system, you played 30 minutes, just like everybody else. They gave you a little taste of the steak before they put the fucking whole thing on the platter. So, all I'm saying is, don't sit there and judge something before you actually get to really put your hands on it. You know, don't sit there and act like you're gonna hate this game when you claim to like the original. Like, oh, I love the original, but you want an exact port, an exact copy. Like, if that's the case, just play the original. If you want the exact Resident Evil 2, just play the original, because let me tell you something. The exact Resident Evil 2 was gold. As y'all know, Resident Evil 2 is my favorite video game of all time. Not just favorite Resident Evil game, not just favorite survival horror game, favorite video game all around of all time. Okay, and with that being said, I am keeping the biggest open mind about this remake, because they could take everything I loved from the original Resident Evil, bring it over, plus add more to it. This Resident Evil may have the potential to become my new favorite video game of all time. Who knows? I don't know. I haven't played it. I do know it comes out in motherfucking 4 days, and your boy Hard Game is going to play the shit out of it. But I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, this is the greatest game ever made. Oh, this game is going to be so good. And I'm not going to sit here and say, this game is shit, this game is garbage, you know, this, and this. When I haven't played it, I played 30 minutes of it, and that's it. And 30 minutes isn't enough time to make a quality assumption on the game. Now don't get me wrong. You guys will get a review once I actually have the game in my hands and I'm playing it. But until then, all I can say safely is I am super excited and I can't wait to get my hands on the game. And all I'm saying to the haters out there, I implore you, please, just wait till the game comes out before you get on here and run your mouth. I get it. I get you guys want to, you know, have a voice, be heard. So do I. But you know what? I'm not going to sit here and ridicule something until I actually get to have my hands on it for more than 30 minutes. Alright? I respect everybody's opinion. Everybody's entitled to one. All I ask is do it accurately. I mean, like, if that sounds right. You know, you're entitled to your opinion, but at least wait till the game comes out. Sit down with it, play it, and then if you think it's shit, whatever, you think it's shit, then there's nothing I can say to you to change your mind. But to say it's shit 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a month before it comes out, it's fucking stupid. Like, at least, like I said, that's my opinion. I just think it's stupid to say something's fucking retarded or something's fucking awful and you haven't even played it yet. Or the game's gonna be the death of the company when you haven't even played it yet. And yet, it's a remake, so yeah, you're mad because it's not the exact same game that we got back in 1998. Of course it's not. It's a fucking reboot. It's a remake, a reimagining, whatever you want to call it. It's a re-something, you know what I mean? And we asked for it as fans. We begged Capcom to do this. And then they give it to us and we want to complain about it. Makes no sense. But anyway, that's my thoughts on it. That's how I feel. That's where I'm sitting at right now. I think this game has potential to be something amazing, but I've only played 30 minutes of it. I'll let you know more after I play. And for the people, like I said, who are hating, just constantly throwing hate for some sort of reason, give it a chance. I mean, shit, it hasn't even come out yet. You know? It hasn't come out. Wait till the game drops. Sit and play it for a couple hours, and then if after a couple hours you don't like it, you don't like it. Then the world keeps going. You never have to play it again if you don't want to. And if you don't want to buy it, like I said, Redbox it. Gamefly it. There's ways to play this game without having to spend buku money. Okay? We live in an age where we don't have to fucking buy the game if we don't want to play it. Okay? We got services like Gamefly. I still think Gamefly is a thing. I don't know. I haven't used it in forever. But I still think it's a thing. Redbox is definitely a thing because I see it all over the place. Okay? And I don't know if that's just a thing up where I live. But yeah, Redbox is definitely a thing. You know? Go to a friend's house and play, because I'm pretty sure all of us have that one friend who, like me, pre-ordered the fucking collector's edition, the digital edition. I spent over $300 on this Resident Evil game. So, yeah, come to my house and play it. Shit. Hit me up. I'll play Resident Evil with you, you know, if you don't want to buy it. But, no, in all seriousness, though, Horror Horde, that was just my video on the hate that Resident Evil 2 is getting before the game even launches. Like, it is what it is. Heads up, this is Resident Evil week, so you guys are going to see a lot more content coming your way from this guy, because this is actually like my Christmas, to be honest. Like, I get super pumped when a Resident Evil game is coming, period. But the Resident Evil 2 remake, 4 years in the making almost. Yeah, this is like the build up to Christmas. So I'm going to be sharing my thoughts of certain things with you. I got a couple videos that will be coming out later this week, all Resident Evil 2 related. And yeah, so we're almost there, guys. We got 4 days. 4 fucking days, and it'll be here, finally. So, alright, Horror Horde, with all that being said, I'm gonna let you guys get the fuck out of here. I know you guys are tired of seeing my fat ass flail my arms up and whatever, but as always, this has been your boy Horror Gamer saying, until next time, remember, don't fear the darkness, embrace it.